tell me, why did you come to class? What do you want from me as a teacher?
Oh man,
why?
Everything.
Please, give me
Can
one
you do that, Cliff?
Oh, I have 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's plenty of time. I think for me, I always want to be in classes. I feel like sometimes I'll learn something and I feel like I have all the answers. I'm like, okay, I got it. I can do this now. And then there's always other stuff though. The scene where you made me say an initial of someone's name because I was talking about an experience I had lived through. And just that initial, I'd never thought to do that. That was it opened up something I'd never thought that allowed me to feel stuff. And I think just little things like that are invaluable. Like you can't get that unless you're constantly
I was reading
asking.
the other day in a magazine that the minute you stop learning, you're dead.
Yeah.
And that to be alive, to be a human, is to be in the process of discovering the world around you, but through yourself. And that's just inevitable. And if you squash it, if you don't go with that natural process of learning, then you are, in a sense, committing a kind of emotional, if not real, suicide.
To ever think that you know it all is silly.
In fact, Aristotle, I think it was Aristotle, talked the moment at the end of a drama, the end of a play, where the character finally comes to their climactic moment, is the moment of self-recognition, where we finally, at the end of our life, have a sense we've learned who and what we are. And the same thing in the scene as the character moves through. In the beginning, they think they know of themselves, and then under the vicissitudes and the trials and tribulations of the conflict, they learn that they are something different. And if they learn before the tragedy ensues, well, it's a happy ending.
Yeah.
If they learn too late, it's a tragedy. But either way, the audience learns.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so that's the fun. Learning is part of acting as a character, and I would like to think part of living. In fact, the definition of living is learning.
I also feel, and this sounds so cheesy, but I feel like I do feel like a better person from taking acting classes, and it is in a big way like therapy for me, how I feel afterwards.
Yeah. I think all knowledge proceeds from self-knowledge. You can't understand someone else unless you on some level understand yourself, because oh, I recognize, I see what you're going through because I go through it myself.
Yeah.
Yes. So so you got into acting to learn about yourself.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
And the best learning, I guess, comes from experiencing yourself as a character.